Yeah, so for everybody who's just joined us on the stream, it's kind of gonna be, I think it's gonna be a little bit more relaxed than usual, Seal. I mean, I'm always full of energy, always trying to, soak up on coffee, just pump my veins full of caffeine, but, this one, I'm kind of feeling I've taken it down low, doing a little bit of a cr3w ASMR, you know what I mean?
Yes, a wine and dine Friday night stream.
Exactly. I'm just gonna bring myself a little glass of wine, but it seems that the teams have already readied up, Seal, so we might actually drop that act, and let's get into the action right now. So, red side of the spectator UI, it is amm0m0d crew, and then on the other side is the OINK 5. So blue side right now just kind of meeting in the middle, usual team fight going on here. Seal, Kazakhstan is just going on the middle point, gets blown up. That's 3 people down already. Kalistan, Austin, and Zip, and Z to boot. Now Brocky and Kuiper just kind of have to get away from the situation, but it's a full wipe going to the side of blue here. They're gonna contest this middle point with nobody to stop them.
Yeah, OINK 5 lost a lot of players in very early on, but Porky made a big bomb in the end, actually got the medic for the opponents, so they can actually have one chance to defend last here.
Might be that's what they need right now, but they are down on, well, I would think that they're down on Uber, but not really. They're going in. Zip and Slowtown are just kind of exchanging kills. They're 1-for-1 right now, and Zip is down. That's no medic for the red side, which will give TF2 a lot of advantage to work with right now as they're knocking on the second door right now. Oh, Kalista is just being juggled in the air by those scouts there, and then Broky's also dying there. That's 2 soldiers down for the side of red, and they have to kind of sit tight on the last point. But Caper, what a headshot there on Disco Boy.
Amazing. I think OINK 5 was holding way too close there without their medic. They didn't have the heals to sustain a longer fight. They should have pulled back way earlier. Got them back in the game though with that headshot.
And that's what they might actually need right now. There's a sentry gun built by Z. He's currently building up to level 3. There's a sticky trap down on the shutter door, and Austin is kind of monitoring that left flank. So I don't think that blue side will be able to kind of push in anytime soon. They do have the Uber charge. Zip does not. Will they know about this? They're pushing it right now. Disco Boy is getting Ubered up, and their Wargasm as well. TF2 is sharing this Uber generously. There's a heavy weapons down point. Z is low on health. The sentry goes down. The heavy goes down. And the engineer as well. Now there's a lot of dodging happening on the point. Broky tries to stop it from happening, but this point is getting capped so quickly, and that is it. First point of this game goes to the way of amm0m0d.
Yeah, they had a straight Uber advantage push there. They didn't really rotate anyone, they just left 2 people to die on the point, and then they could clean up 6v4 after the Uber. An easy push.
Easy push indeed, but now we're going to the second point of this map. It was a quick cap. Disco Boy is low on health, but he's quite fast in the middle. He's much faster than the other demo in Austin. But he's putting some nice damage, nice choke damage onto there. Austin just has a little bit more health to work with, though. Wargams jumps in, but he's being completely cockblocked by the scouts here. And now Kalistan jumps in. There's a lot of people flying left and right, but Slowtown and TF2 both going down there. That's no medic for the blue team. That's 3 up for them right now, and amm0m0d, after this decisive first round, they're struggling for health right now. There's still Zip alive and healing. 75%. Will he be able to get this one? Here goes this cool boy, but he's gonna get punched to death. But no, what? What happened to Zip there?
He was just hanging in the back. That was clutch. That was really clutch actually. No, they actually didn't. Yeah, they won't. It rolled.
Oh, but there goes the scout behind. Oh, Lad Fun Lover trying to take on Proky there, but Proky gets him down instead. Now Austin's in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get blown up by Slowtown. Now Slowtown's gonna pick up another one here. Wargasm. Caper going down to the rocket there, and then Z just tries to pressure up Disco Boy. Disco Boy's low on health, but Z is the one who dies. And now it was for Zip to zip away right now. He doesn't have anybody to heal aside from Proky here. And they have to get away from the situation. Middle point is gonna get slowly capped by the amm0m0d crew here. Gibbswagon's just jumping onto the point. Grabs a health back, and now he's back all the way to the midpoint. Midpoint hasn't been yet capped by the blue team, and they have to do that if they want to move on to second.
Seems to be indecisiveness. Some people are staying in and some people are not staying in, and they're baiting each other. Makes it a bit... going back and forth instead of getting a clean push.
And now Trum with Disco Boy from below. They have full Uber charge. Zip is on 90. He'll be able to get this one in this mid fight or the last fight. Disco Boy comes in, early Uber. Zip just pops immediately right after, just only flashing Austin there. Brokey gets one as well. Caper is on heavy weapons. Guy tries to flush out the end. Blue player slowdown goes up in the air and he's low down. That's just gonna be a gravity kill for you there, sir. And then Gibbswagon's also getting blown up on the way, but blue player's only losing 3 people now. Disco Boy getting 2 shot into the face by Z. And now it's the chase being enacted by amm0m0d crew. They are not stopping this one. Second point will belong to them and possibly even the middle point as well.
I think amm0m0d crew, you need to just get high ground here on mid and build this Uber, and they can actually hold this mid. They can't get scared. If OINK just show presence and, you know, try to push in, they can scare them out. They just need to continue to spam these doors.
Now what will happen here, Seal? I mean, Trum is on 60%, Zip is on 90. They do have, well, the positioning right now. They're kind of holding really quite aggressively. And look at how positioned by Caper and by Calistan there on top of this ledge. They have quite good positioning. Proki's also up there. Yeah, they have the high advantage. Gibbswagon trying to go from behind, but gets blown up by the Rocket Man. And then Calistan tries to jump away. Slowtown is just poking through. He's gonna get away from the situation. They have a bit of a stalemate here, Seal.
Yeah, I mean, amm0m0d could have mid, and they have Uber, so they don't really have to do anything.
This is sitting on their butt, but Caper Z and Pokey going down. Calistan is also down as well. Disco Boy with Wargasm just picking up 4 players here. Zip is on 100%, but he's running away. And here's the chase by Disco Boy and Slowdown. Will they be able to catch the red medic? They're jumping forward, going for it. They hit Uber, but no, Austin's the one who dies there. There goes the pop by the red team, trying to save this boy. Second boy hasn't been yet capped, and here Trum with Wargasm chasing off the soldier. Soldier Proki's going to die. No, he won't. He's still alive by a sliver of health as people going down now by Austin. Caper picking up 3 there and slowing this aggression down from OINK.
Let's see if they will actually turn this around. The scouts are still in.
Austin, and with those pipes, man, there's like homing missiles rather than pipes there. It's another direct pickup. So he's been doing pretty good shots with that pipe launcher so far.
Yeah, indeed. I think it was a shame they didn't get the. They could have got the cap, like the last push out of that, if they had been a bit slower and just waited for their entire team to push in with full buffs. They had a golden opportunity there with the 5 picks they got on second.
Now, what will happen still here is basically red team's holding quite aggressively in the choke point, but here goes Gibbswagon's the spy class going on to last, but he doesn't know that Calistan is just watching the point, and he will spot that happening. He's gonna blow that spy up to bits as the second boy is slowly getting capped. That back cap is not gonna work out, Gibbs, but he goes down. Second one gets capped. Last point is secured, and they have 100% Uber charge.
Yes, and we're back on the stalemate on mid. Last time, OINK just pushed in and basically suicided.
Ooh, there's an Uber exchange, shiny people all around. No damage is being exchanged really because all those vulnerabilities. Austin getting caught out there. He's alive. Put some nice sticks and pipes on the demon team. Disco Boy's in trouble right now. Here comes Slowdown from down up or up down. But he's gonna go down himself. Trum's also dead to a rocket. And there's only 2 people up for the blue team. They cannot stop this middle point from being capped. And now, again, the amm0m0d crew is just getting pushed back to their second point here. And on the offensive is OINK.
Yeah, it's a much better push to mid. They didn't lose anyone before the Uber faded. And then they could re-push when they caught the Disco Boy out of guard and out of position.
Austin's quite aggressive there with this loose cannon there. It's a... Well, considering unlock, I mean, I've never really seen it. It's just kind of more of a nuisance than a good unlock, in my opinion. But you know, I'm not loose cannon. What's it called? The weird.
The iron bomber.
There you go. That's the weapon. You know, I haven't played this game for a long time, and I'm kind of getting all those weapons mixed up. And the Iron Bomber is actually running from both sides, so there you go, an unlock that actually worked. But here comes the aggression from the OINK team. They have 95%, they're going in dry so far. A lot of damage being exchanged right now. Proki's the one who's taking as well, but the point being capped. They need to get on the point. The blue Uber comes out a little bit earlier than the red one. They're also sharing quite a bit, so it's going to fade much, much faster. Austin is the one who's being singled out on that Uber by Zip, but that offense slowly getting whittled down. Austin has to get away from the situation, but you're not going to get away from a scout, sir. No way in 1,000 years. And now Zip is being chased by Gibbswagon. Nobody to help him there. He's trying to arrow him down, but it's not going to be enough. And Gibbswagon picks up a 4th kill in his current life.
That's amazing. I think it's a bit shame though, because they got the Demoman pick pushing last there. They got Disco Boy right before the Uber started, and if they could have had their position in after Uber, they would have played with no Demoman holding last. But it didn't work out.
I hear Calliston is on the spy class right now. He was hoping for a backup. Now he's kind of stuck on the class. I mean, he won't really be useful for the time being. All he can do is kind of feed information to the other team. Now Proki gets 2-shot again by Gibbswagon, and finally Gibbswagon's spray goes down, and Disco Boy also goes down there, and Z picks up Wargasm. That's 3 guys down for the blue team here. amm0m0d are struggling for health right now. Trump needs to get the hell out of there. And he's using Lad Von Lover to kind of boost himself way back to spawn, building the Uber charge. Now they are on 100% ahead of Zip, but they're waiting for their people to spawn.
Yeah, it looks like there's a counter spy going on there as well.
Gibbswagon, what's he doing? Is he actually going for the med? Oh, he's been caught off by a random rocket there. Did they notice that there's a spy there? No, they didn't. He's still sneaking through. Is he gonna go for the medic? Oh, no, 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 you're not gonna do... Oh my... What is he doing? Just walking on the head of the man. Zip is just paranoid as hell. Look at this. Whole red team is just frantically looking. Gibbs is already away from this situation. Where is he going? Oh, he's being spotted.
He's in their heads, absolutely now.
He's slowing them down, and that's what allows the blue team to actually set up a good defense. Their Fun Lover already on the heavy weapons guy. Wargasm is also there. Disco Boy is sticking up the place. And that play by Gibbswagon, even though he's not doing much, he's just putting paranoia in OINK5's heads.
Yeah, and he should be able to call out the sniper of Caper as well, so they can position themselves wisely.
Now, slowly is pressing on OINK5. They don't want to really waste too much time. They're 1 point down in this map. As the Zip is moving up the ramp right now with Caper and Austin. They're getting ready to go through the shutter, sticking up the top flank there with Caper on the sniper class. Now they know there's a sniper there. He's trying to shoot somebody, but he's just gonna get blown up here. Slowtown is the one, and Casa gets stabbed by the spy. Gibbswagon is still on the spy class, and they're still as paranoid as they were before. Zip is now getting kind of stressed out. Sitting in here, Disco Boy getting quite aggressive and funky. Put some nice rockets onto them. Gibbswagon misses the stab. He's gonna go down. Finally, the spy is off the battlefield.
Let's see if they can get the sniper in position here on the left side pushing.
Ooh, Proki getting jumped up and get shot down. That's just the way it goes. The gravity. You go up and then you go down. And Zip is still holding an Uber charge. He's not willing to let it go just yet. They're waiting for that good pick to happen, but none is happening yet. If they do kill Zip, however, that might not Zip. Trum, that will basically open up the entire point for them, but Trum is just holding so passively there, and the Fun Lovers on the heavy weapons, so I don't think they're going to be reaching him anytime soon. They're kind of hoping for Caper to do the shot, the lucky, miracle shot, but he's being so pressured out. Now look at this, Z and Austin both going down. That offense slowly down. Slowing down. And Gibbswagon takes down Caper as well. That's 3. Zip is getting away from the situation. He has that Uber charge. He doesn't want to waste it. There's nothing to gain from fighting in this. There's still Calliston and Proki in the battlefield, but they're not going to do much. Castle going to go down. And there goes Proki, hoping for at least 1 kill. Delay that second points so they can get forward. Spawns here. Zip is still so aggressive. What's he doing? He's ballsy play there.
They're slow to push out, amm0m0d crewed. If they have regrouped OINK5, they could have actually contested this. Because they were really slow to push out. Like, they were baiting 2 of them, and they could have gotten it. Calliston got the 2 picks as well. But they did get it in a way anyway.
Gibbswagon is just sneaking through. Nobody spotted him going through China right now. He might be able to spot Zip, but why is he shoot from so far away? Maybe he's just distracting him. Here comes the counter scout with the Gibbs on, trying to take down the Gibbswagon. I think it's a bit ironic, really. But here we go. Trum and Zip sitting on that Uber charge for like 3 minutes straight already. Neither medic really wants to pop in, but it seems that the amm0m0d crew is kind of slowly dry pushing themselves into the second point. Z goes down again to Slowtown. That's a one pick that they're looking for. No more scout in the battlefield, but Wargasm's getting equalized there, and then Austin's gonna fall down to Disco Boy. Now their boys are getting a little bit frisky with those, and still both medics holding on to those Uber charges. I think we're gonna see it drop anytime soon because those medics are playing ballsy. Zip is low on health. He's caught at random rocket pops Uber charge just in time to save Proking Caper. Now they're chasing off Trom. They want to force him if they want to keep in this because Trom still has his Uber charge seal.
This will be a chase. See if they can actually turn this Uber advantage into something.
They're losing a lot of players.
It looks like a panic pop.
Ooh. I mean, to be honest, better panic pop than just getting yourself destroyed. You know, I'd rather have that, but at the same time, Zip has popped much earlier, so now he has a slight advantage, and there's still a scrap fight going. Wargasm's gonna go down, but so will Austin, and only 2 people up for the red team. They cannot push this anymore. It seems that amm0m0d crew have stabilized themselves. Now they're pushing under the middle point. They have to kind of reach the middle point before the red team does, but OINK is already there and already putting pressure. Disco Boy jumps up. Nice jump and nice bail as Calistan is there and it's uncontested right now. Some soap MGE happening. Going for the medic is Calistan. It's gonna get destroyed by a straight pill to the face. Administered by Dr. Austin there. And, well, not Austin, but Disco Boy. Disco Boy is getting quite frisky there with those pipes. I mean, he's been nailing those pipes like on a railgun.
Yes, oh, well, that's a nice trap, actually.
Speaking of, here goes Disco Boy down, and then Trom getting destroyed by Calistan, jumping in and taking those rockets. Now Zip is alive with that Uber charge pop, trying to clean up the house, but they have to cap this point. Proky's low on health. Wargasm goes in, but he gets blasted in the face by Z, but they do claim Proky there. Gibbswagon still alive, and they take down Zip with Fun Lover as well to help 2 scouts versus a scout and the medic. 2 shotguns versus 1 is gonna win, and there goes Calistan also getting blasted to smithereens. Austin is just there for good measure. 2 scouts pretty much cleaning house, and then Slowtown picks up the last kill.
Yeah, a soldier jumping 2 scouts is never gonna work out. It just won't. Let's see if they can actually transfer this to a last push.
Well, Trum has the advantage here, 50% as to Zip's 20. They've just got respawns. They're kind of waiting for the Ubercharge to build as fast as they can with the Boston Dasher. Good strategy, will allow them to stay ahead of the red team, but they should as soon as they have it pop, because it's not a big advantage that they have. There's a sticky trap of the blue side. Oh, but Disco Boy getting caught off guard there.
Oh
Disco
no.
Boy going down, and that's no demo man in the near push, and that advantage that they've built themselves is gonna get completely wasted. Without a demo man, you can't really push onto the last point, and OINK knows about this.
Yes, but this is good for Uber. You just need to clear up as much as you can.
Austin the keeper going down. Slowtown, however, is the one. Zip goes down as well by Wargasm and Caston as well. That's a lot of people down. There's not enough people to stop this from getting capped. It might be looking at the second point here. Z fighting all the way to the last, but the second point of this map, Snakewater here, goes to the way of amm0m0d.
Yeah, it worked like a bait there, losing Disco Boy, and then OINK pushed out on it, and then they double scout Uber, just chased them down. They couldn't really get away from it, but they didn't really have the Uber. Worked out tremendously in the end.
Nice surf there by Austin. I'm not sure if you were watching it, but he just kind of side-surfed these stairs. He's roughly the same speed as Disco Boy, who's been quite fast in mid so far. Wargasm now exchanging some hot shots with Z, and here comes flying Calistan. Rolled away from Calistan. Takes down Zip there with Gibbswagon, Wargasm, and well, no more medic for the red or blue team, really. Gibbswagon, Slowtown alive, and then Proky, Caston, and Caper for the OINK. OINK with 3-2 advantage player on the field here. Gibbswagon still fighting for his life, but he's gonna get blasted all to smithereens here. Caper is the culprit of that one. Middle point's gonna get capped, and they're gonna move on to the second very quickly here. Slowtown, he's still kind of waiting for anybody. Catch somebody off guard, just waiting as long as he can. Oh, he gets a back spawn. What is he doing? Slowtown. Forward spawn. He was waiting for that forward spawn, kind of waiting for a good kill there, but he just got caught off guard himself.
It looks like they're running crit screen now on OINK. Zip gonna build that up, but they need to build this quickly if they want to use it actually for last. Right now he's not healing no one.
Just getting disconnected by Calistan, and now Calistan is reunited with him. Now, really have to build it fast and faster, because Trom is basically equal. Crits does build faster as well, but it's not going to be big of an advantage here. Austin getting headshot by Gibbswagon. They know now there's a sniper. They have to be really watching out if that crit here is going to be difficult to actually counter the sniper unless you charge up that sticky and, well, hope for the best. Here, Gibbswagon give first key, going far forward, trying to look for Zip's head. They're safe and sound, and that advantage that they had with the crit streak has been completely wasted. Now they're just waiting for the element of surprise.
I think what they should do is just go for a crit sticky, force the Uber, then just rebuild the crit streak and have an advantage pushing on. But they are not invulnerable, so they need to be careful.
Yeah, really careful there. Or Calston jumps in and just blasted back to spawn again. Kritzky has not been... Oh, it's been used right now! They're looking for some kills, but there's a nice thinking and quick button mashing by Trom. Saves the team with that Uber charge, but they still have a little bit of trouble from Z on the point. But they've only lost one here, amm0m0d crew, or well, not amm0m0d crew, but the OINK 5 team. Z's down, Zip is slowly building his crits back up. And that's what they need to do. They need to use the advantage of the crit streak, get it faster, and take down Trump, because last time didn't quite work out.
Yeah, they haven't built in really efficiently, but they should get it. They just look for the hero sticky bomb coming from lower.
85%, they're moving in already. Smart choice, getting it fast, getting in dry push, slow dry push there, getting ready. Here 100% is Zip. He'll be waiting for that charge up sticky. Here comes the Uber charge. Austin's low in health due to sticky trap. Lob some sticks there. Disco Boy is down by Z. Castan is getting destroyed by Slowtown, but no Trump. Trump's still alive here. 90% onto him. And there's only 3 or 4 people up for the red team, OINK 5, to actually do something with the situation. Zip is slowly building. Progi going down as well. Calliston and Austin still staying in front, but that offense yet again is just kind of bashing your head against the steel wall. And crit streak isn't really working out for Zip.
But it's a big trap. No, they went right side, but they knew they were right side, so they just spammed them out, and he couldn't get any space. There was no distraction, so there's just 5 people looking at the Crits demo man. They couldn't, and he was going for a Hail Mary sticky across the map that didn't hit.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to aim those, especially if you only have one shot, one opportunity, and he didn't really take it. Now the blue team is pushing out. amm0m0d crew is on the offensive. They have the Uber charge against the crit streak as well, the advantage, so they don't have to worry about too much. Proki getting destroyed there by Gibbswagon. They're capping second point very quickly, moving onto the middle. Zip is still on the crit streak as far as I know. Yes, he is, and he's fighting against a fully charged medic. So they'd be hoping for a Hail Mary as well. Gibbswagon is just chasing down. They know about Zip, and they know that he's still on that crit streak. He hasn't died yet. So they just pushed him out. They're just not worried about the crit streak at all. They're just grabbing that middle point for free, dry pushing.
They're just gonna keep on bowling them. They really need to use the crits and force the Uber so they get ahead of the situation. Otherwise they're just gonna get slowly pushed back to last.
Aggressive is the blue team yet again. Trump with that Uber charge. He's getting really ballsy. Zip might use this. And here comes the sticky, but Trump is a little bit faster there. Pops just in time. Saves Disco Boy as well as his own skin. And they're gonna get themselves the second point basically for free as well, because Zip is stuck on that crit streak.
I think he should run to spawn and just swap it. It's gonna be rough defending last with it. Even though it's an advantage. Do you go aggressive with it? Do you push out? I wouldn't.
No, you can't really do that. You know, Trump is building really fast as well. He has a Fun Lover helping out with the Boston Basher. I mean, even though you build faster...
He actually did switch to Medigun. That's nice.
Yeah, it's even though he has a disadvantage right now, I think it was a smart choice, because honestly, you can't fight against invulnerable players. Just can't.
They might not know it though, the amm0m0d crew, and might take it slow and wait for the crits.
That's actually a bit of a mind game there, but amm0m0d crew is in the lead right now, and there's 6 minutes and 45 seconds already on the clock left on this map. Now Z is on the sniper class. He's looking down those sidelines yet again, searching for a head to pop. Trump is quite defensive there behind on this lunchbox. Here comes Caston yet again, jumping up and down. Slowtown is getting blown up by Proki there on the side. Second more slowly getting capped. Uber charge comes out of Trump, but they didn't know that Zip already has the Uber charge as well. Late pop out of the red team will allow them to secure themselves the second point with ease.
Yeah, with the 6 minutes to go and 2 rounds up. Uber advantage on the enemy's second point. amm0m0d just waiting for OINK to push out. Unfortunately, they lost too many people during the fight, so they couldn't sustain it because they were just waiting for them to push out. Which is a good strategy, but it didn't. It wasn't executed to perfection.
Ooh, Caper and Proki going down now, and they're losing some players, but it's basically 4-4, and on the offensive side is OINK yet again with Zip. It's kind of equalizing with Trom in terms of Ubers. Kind of what they needed. That cr3w was ballsy, but in the end kind of came back biting them in behind. And now Callison is just kind of locking down those tight quarters, tight choke points, pushing the blue team here all the way to the second point. They're quite aggressively holding. Ubers are about equal, so we might see OINK just take the first step here and pop first.
Yeah, they're on the driver's seat. They need to make things happen there with 2 rounds down.
Ooh, there's a lot of kills being exchanged here. Proki and Kasten both going down, even though Ubers are flashing left and right. Dropping 2 players as Ziv. That's unfortunate for the medic. Now they have to get away from the situation. Slowtown and Gibbswagon going all the way behind, backcapping the middle point. They weren't even needed in the team fight. Slowtown getting pilled in the face by Austin yet again. He's yet to miss at least one. Zip is in a lot of trouble right now. There's heat on him. They got some damage on him, but Zip is out of the situation. Now Disco Boy is in trouble. He's gonna get cleaned up by Proki. And point middle is gonna belong to amm0m0d crew yet again, but Zip is out with his life. Slight disadvantage, but better to have an alive medic than none at all.
OINK put so many people in their Ubers. They put so many that it's impossible for Zip to keep them alive, and they lose people unnecessarily. They should single or dual I Scout and a demo man just to make the space, or if they want to trade you put it on the demo man so you can juggle them out. Because right now they're kind of throwing away the last chances of this map.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes on the clock left, and OINK really have to do something. Austin and Kasten just die immediately after trying to go into this spot, and Zip is ordering the team to get the hell out of there. They're moving back. They have the Uber charged, and now they lose Z. That's 3 down for them against full 6. Uber will have to come out of Zip to save his team. They pick up Disco Boy and Wargasm as well. Now it's turning around. Trump pops his Uber, trying to chase down Zip. Zip's low in the hell. He's just kind of just running away, and the Caper trying to save his own teammate. Slowtown and Gibbswagon are dying in this chase. Now Trump's gonna pay his life. That's a full wipe seal.
Yes, yeah. They seemed to go amm0m0d's way in the beginning, getting the 4 so early when they were only 3 up, but they lost everyone. That's a big misplay. Maybe it's the nerves cutting up to them now.
It might be. OINK now is on the offensive. They have the advantage. They have the players, and they're pushing in. Trump still not yet spawned. Funlover now goes in, getting blown up. There is Zip and Proki trying to get this point done. 3 versus 3. Now is only Trum alive. That's the medic. Oh, he gets a soul to Austin, but gets blasted himself. And finally, the cap goes to OINK. It may not yet be lost. 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. All that amm0m0d crew really has to do right now, Seal, is just park the bus and keep the 1 point advantage that they have. Otherwise, they'll have to deal with some overtime.
Yeah, it's a big mid coming up here. Let's see who takes the edge of it.
Here, Austin actually getting roughly the same speed as Disco Boy. Some damage being exchanged. Austin getting the short end of the stick here. Both teams kind of using their SOAP MGE strategies, and Proki Kasten are the ones that are gonna fall down there. It's 6 versus 4, and it seems that the red team here at OINK will have to kind of forfeit this point. They can't really fight. Z is also getting caught off guard. They're trying to run away from Wargasm. They're jumping in so aggressively, but Zip is already on the last point. Now they can't lose another one if they want to stay in this. This time is not on their side right now, Seal.
Yeah, Wargasm is played as one magnificent. He's zoning people out, you know, hitting one rocket just between people, making them stop, and then just cleaning them up. Not overextending, and like on the mid, he was just standing and waiting for the opponent roamer to bomb, and then just clean them up.
Ooh. It's looking grim for OINK right now. There's so many players with the Uber charge. They're just gonna claim this point like that. 3-1 on Snakewater. 1.5 minutes to go. Is it even possible, Seal, for OINK to take this one back, at least equalize it?
I'll say it's 99.99%. No.
That's fair
Maybe
for
they can rewind
calculation.
a minute.
fair calculation, but OINK 5 is not gonna let this one go. They're gonna keep trying until timer runs out. That's what they do. Austin's getting a little bit faster than this boy this time and puts a nice stick into his face, putting him at low health here. Caper and Z getting really aggressive there, but here goes Wargames as well, trying to chase off Austin. Now finds Zig behind him. Caper is the only one protecting his medic. 2 soldiers on the red medic right now chasing him down. He's trying to get a Uberso off. He gets one, and then Austin getting caught in the face by a pill, but Zip finally getting cleaned up by Slowdown, and Lad Fun Lover picks up 2. Which means it's a full wipe for the red team, and amm0m0d crew seems unstoppable.
Yeah, I think we're in official garbage time. I think the red soldiers are just pasta bombing that mid. More than usual, which is...
Oof. Oh, Kalsa just tries to melee, but he gets an Uber into the face. Just nothing they can do. Broky's also gonna go down to slow down. Caper still fighting for his right, so for some logs, getting cleaned up by an arrow shot from Trump. And there's even a taunt coming out of the medic for the blue team right now. Oh, but Austin catches through with a nice long-range pipe just to commemorate this game. But this time around, amm0m0d crew is the one who's victorious on CP Snakewater.
Yes, and this, remember, is OINK 5's pick, right? I need to double check that before I said.
I am checking right now, but yeah, Snakewater was amm0m0d's pick, so that was their strong map, and they've won on this quite decisively, so I suppose there's not really much of a surprise. Now, we're going to the map that OINK 5 picked, and that's Logjam, map that I'm not incredibly familiar with, so you'll have to walk me through.
Yes, it's 5 control points to begin with. I think you will recognize it.
We'll see, but first of all, we're just gonna take a quick look at the logs, and unsurprisingly, in terms of kills, it's just blue all the way. It's Lad, Fun Lover, Orgasm, and Gibbous Wagon. 29 kills, 27 and 27 respectively for these players. Lad, Fun Lover actually getting 12 scout kills, 12 soldier kills, and 2 medic kills, as Wargasm has only got 8, 11, and then 2 on the medic. And then Gibbous Wagon 6-13, and then 3 on the medic as well. So very high killing game for amm0m0d, and unsurprisingly they've won. I mean, the other team was in spawn much more often, so which means they're spending less time on the battlefield, which means they can't really protect themselves, which means they lose the points.
Yeah, and I think Wargasm had a really good game. He was playing very disciplined. I believe he's the roamer. He played like a roamer on the mid at least.
He did. I do believe so. I'm looking at his logs, 27 kills to 15 deaths, putting out a lot of damage as well. I think he was doing the roaming job. This cowboy is also not far behind. I mean, what he's lacking in terms of kills, he's making up in terms of damage, kind of keeping up with Wargasm, who's been doing a stellar job, exceptional job there. And Austin's actually 21 kills himself, 19 deaths, but he's been doing an exceptional job. I mean, his pills are a sight to behold. Like, none of those pills really missed. Every single, direct pill that he wanted to hit, it just somehow found its way to the body of the target. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but it's a spectacular thing to do, and it's just fun to watch Austin kill things.